What is happening, my friend? Tim here with the Fearless Mama. Thank you for getting plugged into this new training video. I know for a fact you're going to get a lot of value out of this one training video. So with that being said, let's just jump right into this. Alright, so go ahead and get out your notebook and a pen and write this down. Okay, because in this video, we're going to be talking about the farmer strategy, aka list building secrets. Okay? I'm going to give you literally gold inside this video. Okay? Gold. Alright, so I hope you're paying attention. Alright, so let's create a example for you. Alright, we're going to name this chick Susan. We're going to give Susan some long hair. Alright, and we're going to say Susan is 31. She's married and has one kid. Alright, and she, just like a lot of us out there, wanted to make more money, wanted to have more freedom. Maybe she was sick and tired of her, existing job. Maybe she didn't even have a job and she was just bored. She wanted to come on to the online community and figure out a way to leverage the internet, to leverage a program to make some money with. All right, and when somebody who's new to the online marketing arena, one of the first things that they hear, okay, is you got to build a list. All right, it's like one of the fundamental principles. You've got to be building a list, and it doesn't matter whether you don't have a list right now or you do have a list. The point is you should be building your list every single day. All right, now that is a topic for a conversation for another video, but I'm just saying that if you are building a list, then you need to be building that list every single day. You need to be consistent in building that list. All right, so what secrets do I have for you with regards to list building, and specifically monetizing a list to where you are able to make money from that list? All right, well, before I get into that, let's make a little bit of a definition chart here. All right, what do I mean specifically by list? When I say list, I'm talking about literally a list of prospects. Okay, a list of prospects that have responded to some sort of ad. Okay, and when I say some sort of ad, I'm literally mean that, some sort of ad. It could even be an offline, like maybe a magazine or a postcard, or maybe a ringless voice drop. It could be a text message. It could be a solo ad. It could be a Craigslist ad. It could be a banner ad. It literally could be any kind of ad. We go over that in some of the other videos posted on this page, so I'm not going to get into that here, that side of it, in this video. But I just wanted to define what a list is so that way you fully understand what I'm talking about. A list is really that. It's a list of prospects that have responded to some sort of ad that you've run, and thereby you have collected their contact information, primarily their email address. Okay, so when I'm talking about a list, I should be more specific here. I'm talking about an email list. All right. Okay, so let's move all past that, because again, I'm kind of like talking about different pieces here, and I don't want to confuse you. So we're going to save that topic, that email list topic, how to get the list, in other videos. All right, so what I want to talk to you about specifically is the one secret of list building that a lot of people, especially the newbies, the beginners, the amateurs of the online marketing arena, they always make. Okay, now the farmer, all right, I want you to think about a farmer. I want you to think about, a farmer, whether it's somebody that's in your family, or maybe you know of somebody, maybe you went to school with a farmer, maybe you live across the street from a farm, whatever. But I want you to think about a farmer, and I want you to think about what he or she does to create the crops that he or she generates. Okay, so let's use this guy here as our farmer, and I'm just going to call him Farmer. All right, I'm not even going to give him a name. Let's just call him Farmer. Okay, and here in Northeast Ohio, that's where I'm at, in Northeast Ohio, a big crop around here is corn. All right, and typically around late April, Mayish, I'm just going to put May on the screen, a farmer, a corn farmer, is going to go out into his field, okay, and this is his field, and he's going to go out and sprinkle all kinds of corn seeds, okay, onto his field. All right, but there's a gestation period. Okay, there's a period where the seeds need to take root, they need to grow, they need to come into fruition to where there's actually a crop being produced. And again, being in Northeast Ohio, the corn season is typically May to August. It varies slightly, but that's the general gist. So that's about a 4-month period between the time that a seed is planted and the seed is harvested. Okay, that's a very important note to remember. Okay, from the time that the corn seed is planted to the time that the corn seed is actually cultivated into a crop, it's about 4 months. All right, now why is that important? Now I'm going to transition into Susan as being the online marketer. Okay, but I want you to remember that. Okay, I want you to remember that period of time between planting the seed and actually collecting the harvest. All right, so let's say that our gal Susan runs an ad on Tuesday night. Okay, she runs an ad. All right, and let's say that Susan gets 35 new leads. Okay, that's 35 new people on her email list. Okay, remember I defined that at the beginning of the video. 35 new people, 35 new leads that are on her email list. Okay, now, are these people going to buy right then and there? The chances are no. All right, some, a small percentage will. Okay, you're going to get your people, maybe about a 10%, those people are going to buy now. Okay, it was just the right time, the right moment. They had the money in hand. This is exactly what they were looking for. All the stars aligned. A small percentage are going to buy right out of the gate, like within a first, say, like 1 to 3 day window or 1 to 4 day window. Okay, but it's by far not the majority. Okay, the majority of people, and I'm just going to put majority. All right, because I don't want to get into, I don't want you to get bogged down with the statistics of everything. Okay, so I'm just going to go the majority, which is the masses of people. The masses of people will not buy right away. They just won't. Okay, for any number of reasons: procrastination, distractions. They're working 3 jobs and have 2 kids at home. Maybe the spouse is sick. Maybe they lost their internet connection. The second that they responded, the internet went out or their electric went out and they couldn't get back online. Maybe their computer froze up. Maybe the dog started barking and they had to run outside. So literally any number of scenarios could have happened that would have taken that person away from your offer to where they didn't buy right then and there. All right. And so the lesson here, this is where the farmer strategy really kicks in. And this is so mission critical for you, because if you get this, then this is literally laying the foundation for you to have a multiple 6-figure income from home perpetually, year after year after year, if you play your cards right. All right. The majority or the masses is where the big, really big money's at. Okay, this pool of money is so freaking huge, it's not even funny. This is minor. Okay, this pool of money, or actually I should have wrote it right here. This pool of money right here is very minor. It's very trivial. Okay, because these people are going to buy right then and there no matter what. It's a very small percentage of people. The majority, the masses, are going to buy later. It could be anywhere from a month later to maybe even a year later. All right? And you might be laughing at that, but that is absolutely true, because here's the secret sauce. A person is not going to buy based upon your wants or your time schedule. They are going to buy based upon their wants and their time schedule. Rewind the video and listen to that again, okay? A person is going to buy based on their time schedule, based on their wants, not yours. Therefore, when it's their time to buy, they will let you know that they are ready to buy. All right? But you cannot physically force somebody to put their credit card into the computer unless you go over to their house, obviously with a gun to their head, but that's, obviously not going to happen, because, that's just a very extreme situation, and that's very unorthodox, and it's totally unnecessary. And I do not suggest that by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just giving that as a wild, out-of-the-box scenario. The point being, though, is when your prospect is ready to buy, he or she will buy. Okay, and you can't make him or her buy until they are ready to buy. All right, that is why we use strategies such as content marketing, such as, case in point, these videos on this blog page for the Fearless Mama. We know through years of experience, we already know that the majority of the people who request information about the Fearless Mama are not going to buy the Fearless Mama right out of the gate, meaning within the first day to 2 to 3 to 4 days. We just know it. It's just statistically, it's just not going to happen. Therefore, we need to stay in front of these people and provide good content marketing, i.e. follow-up. Okay, so you remember what I said about the farmer planting the corn seeds in May and collecting a harvest in August. That principle applies specifically here with us as marketers, because we can run an ad today on Tuesday, and then 4 months later, the person who requested information actually buys because it was the right time for him or her. Okay, and you have to stay in the game long enough to be able to collect the fruits of your labor. All right, now, am I saying that you're going to have to wait 4 months to make any sales at all? Absolutely not. Okay, all I am saying is that if you really, really, really want to make the big money here, and when I say here, I'm talking about in the business opportunity space, in the work at home, make money online arena. Okay, and I have over 13 plus years of full-time experience in this arena. I'm talking from experience that if you want the big money, and you want to be able to have a perpetual 6-figure income that comes in year after year after year after year after year, then 2 things are going to have to happen. A, you are going to have to start building your list diligently, consistently, on a daily basis. Okay? Getting new people, new prospects, new individuals into your arena, getting exposed to your information. All right. The second thing is that you have to stay in the game. Okay. Literally, like the farmer who plants the seed in May but collects the harvest in August. What do you think the farmer would do? What do you think his neighbors would do if the farmer was out there the very next day after he planted the seeds and he was wandering around in his field asking where his crop was? And he just planted the seeds yesterday. And the very next day he's in the field asking where his crop is. Do you think the neighbors would think he's a little fruity? Do you think he's a little fruitcake because he's asking where his crop is even though he just planted the seeds yesterday? Absolutely. That's insane. It's madness. And it's the same thing here. You can't be expecting to get overnight results. You're going to get some results overnight, but your long-term real money results are going to come after the fact. They're going to come later in the game. And you have to be willing to stay in the game to collect all of your results and all of the fruit from your efforts. And so what we teach you inside of the Fearless Mama is a couple of different things. Number one, we teach you how to go out and run the ads so you can build your own list, so you can start being your own person. And then the second thing that we do is we actually help you provide the content, okay, the follow-up material to help you stay in front of those prospects, to persuade and to get them to look at the Fearless Mama through your links. Okay, we actually provide to you a lot of that content. All right, this page that you're on right now is one of those pieces. This is a piece that we provide our members so that way they don't have to go out there and reinvent the wheel. We can give them the content, and we can do the telling and the selling and the lessons and all of that for you. All right, so on this page underneath there is a link to get connected to the Fearless Mama. Go ahead and click on that link and it'll take you right over to the information page for the Fearless Mama. It's been a pleasure to be able to convey this information to you. Hope you got some value out of it, and I'll see you on another training video.